Samaran Jubilang Bulweni, Abu Sheni di Macharoni, Assalamu alaikum, Namaste, good day, Goeiedag, Awe Maasakanders. My name is Winston, and welcome back to my channel, Bush is at Bur. On this channel, we discuss everything relating to small-scale farming and those small projects that you can do yourself. Save on some money and enjoy the fruit of your labor. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how to fix your bush cutter when the head doesn't spin. So stay tuned. So I have a bush cutter right here, and when you rev it, when you pull the trigger and it's supposed to spin so you can cut the grass, it does not spin. It gets stuck for some reason. So I'm gonna try and fix that. I did some research in terms of how to fix it. It's sometimes best that you fix it yourself, then you save money on the labor cost that the person will charge you to fix it. Then you can maybe just buy the parts and fix it yourself. So let me just first give a disclaimer and say I am not a professional. I'm not a mechanic. I don't work with these things every day. I do my research, I ask around, and I try it myself. If I fail, then I call in the professionals, and then I will tell them, listen, this is what I did, this is the problem, this is what I did, this is what it does now, and they will be able to figure this out. So let me show you what I found you need to do or troubleshoot, or what can be the problem, but where you need to start troubleshooting in order to find the problem. So let's go. So I want to take the time to tell you that if you need expert advice in terms of lawnmowers, somebody to fix the lawnmowers or service your lawnmowers for you, I've got two people that I can refer you to. The one is in Joburg East in Germiston. So if you're in the Joburg East side, just let me know in the comment down below. I will drop you the details. And if you are in the south, I have one person that's very close to me. He's about 6 kilometers away from me. I can tell you now that all the lawnmower shops can close off because of this guy. He works from home. He does not charge you an arm and a leg. He tells you exactly what's wrong with it. He gets the parts, he fixes it for you, and your machine is up and running again. His name is Willem. I will leave his number for you in the description of this video and also on the screen, and you can contact him whenever you need advice, expert advice in terms of lawnmowers, generators, water pumps, ride-ons, brush cutters, you name it. He will fix it for you and will not charge you an arm and a leg. Professional services, and he does this at home. Give him a contact if you need one. So let's get back to the video. So this is the brush cutter right here. Please excuse all the tools and stuff laying around here. This used to be the room where we kept the cats when we first got them so they can get used to the house. Now it's just a room where I do all my everything. I also gym here. I didn't gym since last year. It's a new year. I need to get back into it, but please excuse all the things that you see. So based on the research that I've done, oh yeah, by the way, this is cancer bush, kankerbossie. I don't know if I made a video of this, but I still need to get there if I didn't. Anyway, so when you pull the trigger, when you rev, it's supposed to spin here, and it does not spin. And I noticed that when I cut the grass, that there was a noise that came from this end, as if, you know, steel on steel rubbing off against each other. So I think the problem is here, because first problem is it may be the gear inside here in this portion here that is finished, that needs to be replaced, or it can be the long string in here that's broken, or it can be the clutch over there. So I think I'm going to start right here where I heard the noise. So I'm going to open up here and let's see what we find in here. Okay, so I took off this whole unit, and I can definitely say that there's something wrong in there, because on the inside there's a little hole thingy in there. It looks like a square, because the the line. Okay, when I turn it here, it turns. But when I hold it a certain angle, let me see this angle. There you go. I'm turning it, but it's not moving. So definitely the gear in the head is gone. It's finished. If I turn it back around, then it works. If I turn it that way, it's broken. So I need to take off this. I need to get a replacement for this and then fit it again. That square hole right there, let me show you where that, okay, I'll show you later on where that fits in. I need to get the part like this and then replace it. Okay, so I went to a couple of shops around there, hardware shops that sells or that repairs and keeps stock for brush cutters and so on. And unfortunately, this part over here, nobody keeps stock for the Ryobi brush cutter. Absolutely no one has stock. What they did tell me was Mica Hardware is the agent that you have to order this part from. So they order this part directly from Ryobi for you. So what I did was I phoned Ryobi themselves directly and I asked them, listen, I need a gearbox for a Ryobi 32cc, it's the RBC 320E model, and they told me yes, they have one in stock, but it's gonna cost me 694 rand excluding VAT. If you put 15% VAT in there, it's gonna cost you about 800 rand for this part. So that is definitely not worth it. So the one guy where the shop where I was, he said, listen, why don't you just sell this thing for as spares? So I need to make up my mind what I'm going to do with it. I spoke to my wife and I think let's put this thing in the market, sell it for spares. We market it as Ryobi brush cutter for sale, motor working in perfect condition. The problem is the gearbox that they can fix themselves. So that is exactly what I am gonna do. I am not gonna fix this by myself. I'm just gonna let this go and buy a semi-industrial brush cutter so I can do the work around here. I don't need a trimmer like this. I need something a little bit stronger because this is something that you need to work with for 1 hour, have it rested, work with it for 1 hour, let it cut for 1 hour, let it rest. So I need something that can go, because as you can see, our lawn, we are living in a jungle right now and we need to get these things fixed. So this is unfortunately one of those videos that is not so successful at all. So but that is part of the channel, to show you the positives and the negatives, because what's happening out there is these guys there are guys that fix this these brush cutters. But what they won't tell you is, some of them will look at it and they will tell you, listen, this is a quotation to fix it. Others will add to the price and add all sorts of nonsense to make you pay a little bit more so they can get some more money out of you. What I'm trying to show you on this channel is that there are certain things that you can fix yourself. There are certain things that you can attempt to fix yourself. And this is exactly what I'm doing. If it's something that I think in my mind, I can do this myself. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Now this, to find out that this is going to cost me about 800 rand to fix, listen to this, 800 rand to fix a machine that cost me 1000 rand. So that one part, just that one part, 800 rand over there, just so that this thing can work. Whereas I can sell this thing for 800 rand, 500, 800 rand, and somebody can fix it and it can work for them, because it's not going to work for me. I'm always going to have a problem, because this thing, I'm actually overworking this machine. This is a machine that can't work here. I need a semi-industrial one that I need to fix. So this is just for me to help you guys to say, if you have a problem with this, this is how you will attempt to fix something like this. And if you are the mechanic that I am not, and you think that you can spend the kind of money, it's something that you can, the sums that you can make up in your mind to say, listen, it's gonna cost me more in the end, at the end of the day, to fix this rather than sell it and buy another one. And this is the conclusion that I've come to, is that sell this for spares and then buy a semi-industrial one. So we've come to the end of this video. If you like the information that I've shared, please give me the thumbs up. If you don't, give me the thumbs down. If you haven't subscribed us yet, please destroy the subscribe button and a notification bell so you can be notified whenever we have a new update. But that's it from me for now. Until next time, keep well, stay safe, stay blessed. Away.